How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Right here I have a little Diatone Tyrant 180 quad, a little monster. I've been wanting to get one of these Diatones because they just look really cool, and finally got one, just came the other day. This thing, you can see it has, well, it's a junky AR6100 PWM receiver. You can see all the wires there. I was planning on doing a Spectrum satellite, but I wanted to get the thing in the air quickly and just see how it flew first. And so far, just a minor issue with it. It's got some jitters at low throttle settings on both angle mode and also acro mode. It's on beta flight, air mode is set up. But those jitters I've read about, they seem to be probably related to the gyro with this naze 32 Rev 6 board. Some people have solved it by putting rubber O-rings between the motors and the frame, so I may try doing that. But I haven't flown an FPV yet. I'm just gonna do a quick line of sight flight for you guys so you can see how it flies in angle mode and also in the air mode, and then we'll try a little FPV with it, see how it does since it's already set up for that. And then, you know, hopefully I'll solve the problem by putting those rubber O-rings in and we won't have to scrap the Rev 6 board, but if that's the case, that's the case. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop a battery in there. I have some 4S 1000 milliamp packs and we'll do some flying. All right guys, Mad Dog 1000 milliamp 4-cell pack 80C. Let's go ahead and pop one of these things in there. Let's go fly. All right guys, just gonna take off in angle mode here, and then I'll show you that stuttering, and then we'll put it into air mode. So you can see that twitching, it's not bad. Four cells, it's got a lot of punch. A lot of power for this little guy. 4-inch props. But there you can kind of hear and see that twitching I was talking about. It's not terrible, but it's there. All right, let's put this thing in air mode. Now that is pretty cool. So you can punch it and then you can do this long roll or flip. I mean, this thing has a ton of power. It's kind of crazy. But even in air mode, you can see it has that twitching. Anyway, just want to show you guys that. Everything else looks great. So let's go ahead and do a little FPV, and we'll see if that vibration or that twitching makes the FPV very difficult. That's pretty cool though. All right guys, I've got the DVR recording. We're gonna do a little FPV. The sun is kind of low on the horizon, so it might be a little difficult. We'll just do it anyway. Just gonna be a easy flight, not gonna do anything too crazy. Just to see how things are, see how that jitter is, things like that. Lots of bugs out tonight, let's go. And just taking off in angle mode. Very smooth, very easy so far. And I like the FPV. Kind of low throttle now where you get those jitters. Maybe you can see that a little. It doesn't seem that bad. Not too terrible. So maybe that's going to be okay after all. I can hear it a little bit, but not too bad. All right, let's go into air mode. Now we're in acro, guys. All right, this is good. Pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm not noticing any of those jitters so far. Now, I'm not a great FPV pilot, guys, so this is just a test and some practice maybe. But this seems pretty good so far. These little Tyrants, these Diatone quads, they're not expensive. And I just lost it. I think I went into a low battery. That was a battery I flew before. I think I just lost the power on that. All right, well, here it is. One nice thing about this quad, lost model alarm. It was easy to find it. That lost model alarm beep is actually a very nice feature, and it's a feature that I use quite often myself. But anyway, you know, this thing was out over in the field. It wasn't where I thought it would be. It probably would have taken me 5 or 10 minutes to find it without that beeping, but with the beeping, it led me right to it. So you guys saw that crash. It was a pretty decent crash, but quadcopter has really no damage. The props didn't even break. Did pop the cover off the antenna transmitter, but that's about it. And you know, I'm pretty sure that that was just pushing the battery too much, and I just lost the power. That's what I'm going with right now. If it was something else, we'll find out later when I fly it again, but I'm pretty sure that's all that happened right there. I did hear it beep before it went down, so it was probably warning me, and then it just cut the power and tumbled out of the sky. So hopefully that's all that was. Great little quad, guys, for the price. Plug and fly. You know, it's definitely a tough little frame, and you know, the camera's nicely protected in there. I like the FPV quality. I didn't really notice those jitters too much flying at FPV, especially at the higher throttle. It's still there. I mean, I'm still going to get those rubber O-rings and put them between the motor and the frame, see if I can just get rid of that anyway, and then maybe go to a Spectrum satellite receiver. Anyway, guys, that's it. Tyrant 180 from Diatone. Very nice little plug and fly quadcopter. Any questions or comments, guys, please post below, and I'll see you next time.